Welcome to the 2009 League Cup from the home of Singapore football, Jalan Besar Stadium. And a very warm welcome to match number 1 from the 2009 League Cup here from Jalan Besar Stadium. It is Gombak United against Balestier Khalsa. Gombak United, the current reigning champions and also table toppers in the S-League. They're having a great season against Balestier Khalsa, who did finish in 3rd place, but are currently sitting at the bottom of the S-League table. These two teams are featured in Group C, and the League Cup is made up of 4 groups of 3 teams. The other team that is featured in Group C is the Super Reds. Very interesting to see that the Super Reds and Gombak United battled it out in last year's final, with Balestier Khalsa finishing in 3rd position. So it really is an interesting group when we think about the fact that both of those 3 teams all finished in the top 3 places in the League Cup. And as we mentioned, it was Gombak United's first piece of silverware last season, winning the League Cup. It really was a memorable night. Let's have a look back at the best of the action. Wonderful scenes from last season's final. And one man who's still glowing about that win is the chairman of Gombak United, John Yap. John, it really was a wonderful achievement last year. You're having a great season this year, currently leading the S-League. What do you reckon has been the key to your success so far?
You know, PJ, last year's win was really a good thing for Gombak. I mean, you know, from a team that a lot of people say is really a bottom team, we won the league, and it's a good feeling, and we hope to replicate it this year.
Yeah, brilliant. I'm sure for all Gombak United supporters, they hope the same thing too. Now, you brought in Darren Stewart. He was there for half the season last year. Really has made Gombak United a very difficult team to break down. What has Darren been able to bring to the club?
Well, for a start, Darren himself is a very experienced player. And for one, he knows the league here well, having played in the region for quite a while, yeah. And Darren brings to the team strength in terms of the confidence to play the game now. And it's really a winning mentality that he's bringing to the team. I think that has helped, yeah.
Excellent, John. Thank you very much and good luck tonight.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Now, these two teams, Gombak United and Balestier Khalsa, they did battle it out earlier in the season in the S-League. Gombak United did run out 4-1 winners on April the 24th. Let's have a look back at the best of the action. Gombak United running out easy winners on the night. I'm now joined by S. Tavanesen, the Vice Chairman of Balestier Khalsa. Now, Tavanesen, you're having a tough season. You're currently sitting bottom of the S-League. What do you think's been one of your main concerns this season?
Well, I think the young team is starting to consolidate. Our results in the second round have not been too bad. We've played 3 top teams, drawn 1, lost 2 by close margins. I think we will see better results coming from the team as we go forward.
Because you do have a very young squad, and it's relatively inexperienced. You've got some good young players there. Who do you think are probably more of the quality players that you have?
I reckon K. Satyaraj playing in midfield. We've got Anantarajan also in midfield, but he will not start today because he's just recovered from injury. And Rish Roshan Rai. These boys are all about 23 years old, 22 years old. And I think we'll see them get better and better.
Excellent. Tavanesen, thank you very much. They've got a great opportunity to prove themselves tonight. Thank you. Well, it is now time for a commercial break. Kickoff is about 5 minutes away. The crowd is filling up. There's music blaring all over the place. I can hardly hear myself. So after the break, we'll have a look at the team lineups and the match formations. Don't go anywhere.
they're missing the big name. OJ Obatola will be missing out. Like I said, he is Galloway, who's still recovering from an injury he sustained shortly after his team's last.
Group C encounter. Gombak United against Balestier Khalsa. It has been a very entertaining first half. A Ruhaizad Ismail goal, the difference between the two sides. It was scored within the first minute, which was absolutely incredible. A very, very quick goal, to say the least. If we have a look at the fact that 12 places are between these two teams in the S-League, with Gombak United leading and Balestier Khalsa sitting in last position, you really could not tell from the way that this match has turned out. It has been incredibly enlightening. Plenty of opportunities from both teams. Let's join back to Shazad and have a look at those first half highlights.
Well, it was right from the kickoff here with Kingsley Njoku going right down to the byline, cutting back, and a great finish from Ruhaizad Ismail to give them that opening goal. 25 seconds on the clock, and some of the fans hadn't even got to their seats yet. Well, Balestier were really under the cosh at that moment and thought they'd be in for a cricket score. Many people had predicted something like that in this game, and with the goal inside the first minute, we thought there'd be plenty more of them to come. Ruhaizad Ismail showing some really, really good finishing there. But I think later on you'd find there'll be an even easier one which he missed. After that, though, very good pressure from Balestier. They came back into this game showing some really good fine touches, particularly this man, Ednardo Moura, the Brazilian. Fantastic effort from him, coming off the crossbar. And the follow-up from Faisal Amir, not quite as impressive. Showing great speed and pace. And just a couple of minutes later, a fantastic effort again. Good ball, somehow finding him, getting past Jeremy Chow. And it was only Fadil's boot which denied him a certain goal. There you can see, just tipping away from his boot. And this is the other good chance. Fantastic ball finding Agu Kazmir. As you can see, Ruhaizad steaming into that left-hand side of the goal. Surely an easy finish for him. And it came off the top of his boot. And you can see, probably easier than the goal he scored. Just coming off the top of his boot there. And no problems in the end for keeper Hafez. Again, fantastic move, reverse pass of Vikraman. Great cross from Moura. And Faisal Amir, who's been a thorn in the flesh for Gombak with a header. Good save by Fadil. But still, final score at half-time is 1-0.
So having a look at those first half highlights, you can see there is plenty of action, plenty of entertainment. Possession relatively even. Gombak United with a slight edge there. Offsides, corners. When we have a look at those statistics, we really can see how close this game is, and we certainly are in for a very entertaining second half. As I mentioned, 12 places between these two teams. You are not seeing that tonight. It is a very, very even contest. A couple of players missing for Gombak United. Goran Sabara in central midfield and Gabriel Obatola, who is their leading goal scorer. Sabara in particular, he is being missed in midfield. He is a young Australian. He's come into the side this year under Darren Stewart. It's his ability to read the game, it's his vision, his positional play. He's got a very good passing range as well, and he doesn't mind getting stuck into a challenge. Let's have a listen and let's hear from the very young Australian right now.
Break it up.